60 seconds, a digital millionaire is created. Using the power of the internet, you're now able to access an entirely new world of digital entrepreneurship and education at the click of a button, swipe of a screen, or FaceTime call. Digital education platforms have become the #1 go-to source for learning new skills and entrepreneurship development. The e-learning space currently generates close to $100 billion per year in revenue, and by 2025 is estimated to generate over $325 billion. Are you interested in how you could get a piece of the pie while leveling up your knowledge and entrepreneurship skills? What if you had the power to access the world's best educators in technology, real estate, Airbnb, Turo, transport, financial literacy, and other industries at the click of a button? What if all you had to do was turn on your computer, phone, or tablet anywhere in the world to connect with subject matter experts in a comfortable, self-paced environment, teaching you step by step how to claim your stake in that industry? What if you could skip traditional education, avoiding crippling loans and interest rates, while taking the shortcut to learning the skills you really need to establish the life you want? Would you be interested? Our digital learning platform delivers to you the best in digital education available online. Using our proprietary learning management system, we place the power of digital entrepreneurship and online learning in your hands. When you get started, you'll gain access to dozens of hours of video trainings, workbooks, and dedicated lessons built just for you. You can ask questions, test your knowledge, and learn how to apply your newfound skills in the real world. Our vision for the future is to have every top course around the globe available to you, on demand, whenever you want. But that's not it. At Envision You, we believe that health and wealth is a key factor in your pursuit of achievement. As a result of this belief, we've launched a new and innovative product line focusing on 3 pillars to optimal health and wellness: energy, weight loss, and sleep. 62% of adults around the world say they don't sleep as well as they'd like. 1 in 4 people struggle with chronic insomnia or sleep deprivation. It's also reported that most adults get less than the required amount of sleep per night. Is that you? Our Dreaming Spray contains 3 powerful ingredients to assist you with sleep.
Morning. It is Thursday. Officially, it is Thursday morning, 5 a.m. And you know what? I'm up. I'm ready to soar. Okay, I'm ready to soar. So great morning to you, Dora Maria. Great morning, Mary Lynn. Oh my goodness, Christina. Let's everybody put some red hearts in the chat for Mary Lynn and her amazing son yesterday. Oh my goodness. It was so powerful, powerful, powerful. It really was just what we needed. You know how we keep on bridging that gap with our families, and you guys just look so incredible together, Mary Lynn. So thank you. Stars Tina is in the house. Good morning, Mr. T.M. Hyman, who also celebrated his birthday as well. I see you, Melvin. I see you, Mary Kim. How are you doing over there, Andy, as well as Ramona? Samira, you were rocking it out this morning over there talking about those health tips. And it's so funny, Samira, you and I was kind of like on the same wavelength this morning, because what I am going to be talking about this morning is just that. Our health is as good as our wealth. You know, we have to make sure our health is taken care of. And you were dropping so many knowledge bombs. And I am going to pull you back up into the conversation as well. I see you, Renee. I see you, Miss Carrie, down there. I also see you, Miss Ada. And oh my goodness, another Renee. We got full house of all Renees here in Peter, as well as so many others, guys. Please raise your hand. Come on up to the stage. We want to hear from you this morning. This is what we do right here with not only is the Millionaire Breakfast Club, but you know, I always have to put that icing on the top because we are the award-winning Breakfast Club. Thanks to the man himself, Mr. Glenn Lundy. And if you haven't already subscribed to our BWC Daily, we want you to truly do that. the amazing queens, Dora Maria, alongside with Miss Christina, as well as Mary Lynn. They always make sure we have all the content information that's right there in the chat. So guys, please make sure you plug in. Let's tune in. Today, we're going to be rocking it out. I am live on Instagram. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Facebook. And I'm also live right here in the clubhouse, baby. That's right here in the clubhouse. And as I share with you guys today, it's Thursday. Oh my goodness, it's Thursday. This is getting ready to almost wrap up this first quarter of 2023. I don't know about you all, but it has truly gone by so fast. And, it's just given me the opportunity of not only realizing the importance of three things. It talks about what? Clutter. It talks about decluttering, clarity, as well as recognizing your life. Well, guys, we're going to kind of do a combination, because one of the things I truly wanted to talk to, especially our ladies, about, it's truly about our health. That's right, our health, guys. I think we are constantly looking for ways to improve. And I don't know about you all, but I realize it seems like every year we keep on getting new things to really work towards helping us. I'm like, I didn't know anything about elderberry. I didn't know anything about the blueberries. I didn't know it seemed like every year we start getting new fruits as well as new items to start consuming. But one of the greatest things I'm going to say, I'm not afraid to start doing it the right way, guys. If you're ready to live a healthier life, if you're looking forward to improving not only your health as well as your wealth for 2023, I need you to put some red hearts in the chat. Whether you see me right there on Instagram, whether you see me right there on YouTube, Facebook, or right here in the clubhouse, let's put some red hearts in the chat. I'm Renee Knorr. I'm the founder of the Global Women Wealth Wars, as well as the GW3 Global Society. And I'm so grateful that we have been able to bridge that gap between the financial literacy and that health and wellness. But I'll say this also, guys, not only is it important for us to take a stand in this space, but it's also important for us to keep on building awareness. And I want to help you to improve not only your life expectancy. We're going to talk about some 7 tips. We're going to talk about some 7 items, as well as we're going to talk about 7 tips for the health and the wealth. But we already know currently right now, guys, as I share with you, we're already getting ready to complete our first quarter for 2023. How many of you guys feel excited getting ready to go into the second quarter? How many of you guys have already reached your goals, or how many of you all had to hit the reset button? Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've been jet setting around the world. I just came back from Chicago alongside the DMV. We kicked off this year in Las Vegas, as well as a couple of the other locations. I'm back in Atlanta, and I'm so grateful that I am. This month here is all about women. It is all about women power. We celebrated March 8th as the International Women's Awareness Month, guys. Okay, talking about equality, talking about helping women not only build up their confidence, but also build up their existence. Well, you know what we're going to talk about today? How we're going to keep on shining bright like that diamond that we are. And guys, I'm going to need your help as well, because we're going to not only recognize some of these ladies who have been stepping up into their greatness, but we're going to talk about also the importance of really transforming our lives. Guys, go ahead on and flash your mics if you really feel like you got so much power, especially on these Thursday mornings. Come on, ladies, if you have so much power and you just feel the energy. On Thursdays is all about the ladies. And I know David, he comes in a little bit later on as well. And of course, the man himself, Mr. Glenn Lundy. But you know what? The ladies come in and they really pour in so much content throughout the segment. So today, I want us to focus on the high energy, right? Not only the high energy, let's talk about working out. How many of you guys have been working out every day this year? And I know you got to take off at least 2 days, right, to get some rest. But I want to see where all my plankers at. Where are all those who've been on those treadmills, probably on a treadmill right now? I want to see who have been exercising. I see you, Jeannie. I see you out there. I know I see you, Carrie. I also see all the ladies out there that's really putting their energy into it, guys. Let's talk about that, guys. You know, it's about burning, right? Burning, keeping ourselves consistent, and most importantly, guys, how we're resetting our mindset as well. You know, we want to help you to burn some fat this morning. Is that okay with you? Let's burn some fat this morning. So, Carrie, I saw you flashing over there. Talk to me about some of those regimens that you are doing to keep yourself on track with your exercising regimen. Take it away, Miss Carrie. What are you doing over there?
Ooh, good morning. Great day to everyone in the room, to the BWC family, and much respect. Great day to you, Queen Renee. I work out because I have to. I could try to not do it, and I will run out of energy like the battery on, not the Energizer buddy, the other bunny.
Okay.
Being that I am closer to 50 or 40 and I have a 4-year-old, I have to start my day out with some type of exercise, and I have to make sure that I am stretching. So I spend at least 20 to 25 minutes trying to stretch my body every day, and I know I need to do more. But then I also ride my stationary bike, and I do jumping jacks. I jump rope in the mornings when it's nice outside, and then I try to at least 5 times a week, I sit in my portable sauna for about 30 minutes. Yes, ma'am.
Awesome, awesome. Let's give it up for Miss Carrie, guys. You know, she's a glamour over there, and she just straight lifing. But you know what she has to do? She still have to hold herself accountable of taking care of those activities. I saw someone else flashing the mics. I'd love to hear from you as well. Who else would like to pour in? What are some of the regimens that you're doing? Take it away. I hear the unmute. Go ahead.
Good morning, Renee. Thank you so much for this room. Thank you for everyone else on the stage and everyone in the audience. And Christina, thanks for bringing me up. So what I like to do is Mari Windsor's 20-minute Pilates video. I like, or not the video, but the exercises from the video. I like to do the air bike, and I like to do free weights. And then sometimes I like to do the resistance bands.
Those resistant bands, girl, let's talk about those resistant bands. You know, even in life, we have those resistance bands also. And I love the fact that it keeps allowing you to stretch yourself, right? It keeps allowing you to not only the burn, but also appreciating your strength as well as your agility. So thank you so very much for pointing to the conversation, guys. I'm every bit of 53 years of age, and I have no problem with saying that. You know, I keep up with my beautiful daughter who's 23, and we rock and roll all the time, guys. I love planking, and when it comes down to my crunches and working out, it's important for me to go all in. Go all in my health as well as in my wealth. But we're going to talk about some steps that if you're not doing, I'm going to encourage you guys to do this, because one of the things what we sometimes remiss is taking our vitamins. How many of you guys like taking your vitamins? How many of you all understand that those are important as well, a part of your regimen? Guys, let's make sure we're sharing out the room. I want to make sure we're impacting the world everywhere. That's what the Breakfast with Champions is all about. So let's share out the room. Let's go in and invite at least 30 people, everybody. Let's do that. Currently, right now, we have a total of 75 individuals in this room. By the time I get through and bring Mr. Glenn Lundy up onto the stage, we easily can impact at least 120 if we do it together. So let's make sure we do that. And I want to go ahead and recognize those who have been able to share out the room. Mr. T. Hyman, thank you so very much for sharing out the room. Miss Debbie Dowling, thank you for sharing out the room. Miss Mary Kim, you go, girl. Dora Maria, Nicole Settles, thank you for sharing out the room. Mary Lynn Wilkins, thank you. River Scott, hey, beautiful, how are you? Carrie, Ramona, alongside with Mr. Divine in God, thank you for sharing out the room. Renee Hayes, guys, and Star Cena, guys, let's continue on sharing out the room. It's 5:11, and I just want to break it down to you guys. You know, how many of you guys remember Mr. T-Bags? Mr. T-Bags, somebody's excited. They just got on a stage. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm in the metaverse with everybody else. So they got their microphones unmuted. Mr. Teabags, he had that high energy walk style, guys. You know, if you remember the Monty Python, he was one of those guys that did this kind of like strange walk, right? He did this strange walk, but guess what, guys? It's a high intense walk, and no matter what you may do, whether you're walking, whether you're running, whether you're planking, no matter what you need to do, whatever you're doing, you want to make sure you're doing it with consistency, because consistency is one of the things that's really important when you are preparing yourself for longevity, life longevity. You know, it seems as if people are living longer, and that's great, right, guys? But we want to make sure you're living longer with the right energy. We want to make sure you're living longer with the right ingredients. Remember, I talked about the vitamins. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I do not like taking pills. And I don't think I'm the only person that do not like taking pills. And please don't give me no shot. I don't like taking shots at all. You know, I'm so grateful. I'm going to talk to you about my spray technology. We got a spray technology, guys, that just totally get my energy going, because when I get my empowered, that's right. Somebody's like, she don't need to be empowered anymore. But see this spray technology right here, guys? It has my shot of B12. Do you guys know the importance of getting your B12, ladies and gents? That's right, B12 is important. So when you take this spray technology, you spray it right underneath your tongue. Watch this. 8 counts. That's right, 8 counts of those sprays. And what happened, guys? It goes to the bloodstream immediately. So it's a 93% absorption rate. My goodness, guys. You know, one of the greatest things that we could start doing is truly embodying ourselves with getting the right ingredients. That's what Samira was talking about this morning, guys. When it comes down to our regiment, you know, we cannot depend on what the government want us to do. We have to start doing more of a holistic way of taking care of ourselves. How many of you guys like sugar? I'm going to be honest with you. That's my weakness. Come on now. That's my weakness. Sometimes I can sit at the dinner table and have my dessert before I even go into having my meal. Well, that's something that we know we have to be very careful about as well, ladies and gents, as we get wiser. Sugar is the #1 killer. So we got to really start removing all of those things that's causing us to live a healthier life. And even with myself, because everybody know how much I love my champagne, I too have to push the champagne to the side. So with these sugar cravings, guys, we even have something that can help in that aspect as well, to help to suppress that your appetite, the sugar cravings, you know. So we're going to talk about, like I said, 7 items that's going to not only help fuel you, that's going to give you a new way, a new approach of how you're taking your vitamins. But also, guys, we like to talk about the benefits, because we know certain vitamins we do need. Put in the chat, what are at least 3 of the most important vitamins you feel that you need? Or you can unmute. How about this? Just unmute. What are 3 vitamins that you know that are very important? Samira, tell us about 3 vitamins that you know are very important that we should take every day. Samira, over there, bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour.
We need to take lots of things, but let's say the vitamin C, vitamin D, depends on where you are, is important. That is why, and then the vitamin B, of course. But every person is different. But these are like 3 things we need. Vitamin C is the best thing for the body, inside out. But some people are deficient in one or other. Where you live, that's why I would say if the genetic is 50% are your genes, 40% how you decide to live, and 10% where you live. So that means where people that have sun is not the same thing that people that don't have sun, etc., etc. But I would say these are like the 3 main one: the D, the C, and the B.
Absolutely. The B, C, D. And I would say this also, just going outside. A lot of people don't realize even just getting the vitamin D outside is something that really restores our energy, because I'm all about energy. Who else is all about energy? Flash your mics if you're about that energy. Yes. Indeed, indeed. You know, guys, not only is vitamins important for us, you know, as well as the proper vitamins, but I'll say this too. Some people don't even realize this. When we take the pills, when we take pills, the absorption rate is very low. It's only 15% absorption rate when we take the pills. So when we are doing certain things such as a spray technology, which is pretty new to the industry, it gets it right at 93%. Guys, we have everything from Forever Young alongside with that craving for the sugar, as well as something to help you with your sleep. That is something that's really important as well, guys. The melatonin alongside with the GABA. Guys, those are some of the things that we make sure we follow up with. So those are some of, like, I'll call it the 7 spray technologies. If you're live with me on Instagram, you can see me holding them up. If you're live on YouTube, you can see me holding them up. Those are the 7 technologies that can help you not only get your vitamins, also replenish you. Guys, I used to drink coffee. I used to drink 4 cups of coffee by 12 noon. And guess what? I don't even crave that coffee anymore because of my Empowered Spray. And I absolutely love it. But let's talk about some other great things, guys. Let's talk about where you're buying your foods from. How is it that you can live a richer life? Also, it does matter what it is you're feeding your soul. What is it that you're feeding your soul? Rich foods. Now, I'll say this, guys, because some of us have it where we can have some of these places like I would say Whole Foods alongside with Trader Joe's right in our backyard. But another good place that people don't know is Aldi's. How many of you guys know about Aldi's? Aldi's is one of the better spots. May not be as expensive, but one of the great things, I love going to get my fresh produce there. But also on Wednesdays, they usually have, that's when they deliver their fresh meats. Guys, I want you to start doing this because this is important. Paying attention to the expiration dates on foods as well as things that you are buying. Even water, because water even have an expiration date as well. A lot of people didn't know that, but on those products, you want to make sure that you are paying attention to that. And then I'll say this as well, guys, as we're looking around in this industry that we're in, the bills are beginning to increase. How many of you guys realize your grocery bill have increased like 3 times more? Well, you know, that's a part of this whole new lifing that we're doing. So some things that you can start doing to help you along the way of your journey. Sometimes you may have to outsource some things. Maybe you have to go to what they call the dollar store. How many of you guys remember the Dollar Tree? Don't let the Dollar Tree sleep. Don't sleep on the Dollar Tree because you still can get not so much as your produce, but you can still get some of the things such as your condiments from the Dollar Tree. You can also get some products such as oatmeal. I love oatmeal. If you're an oatmeal eater, guys, go ahead on and put some 777s in the chat. I truly love oatmeal, and that's one of those foods that's rich in fiber, that's very rich in fiber as well. And drinking a lot of water, a gallon of water, distilled water preferred, so therefore you can keep yourself flowing. Now on the wealth side, let's talk about some wealth strategies, okay? Here we are right now, you know, as I share with you guys with the Global Women Wealth Warriors alongside the GW3 Global Society, I'm so grateful that we bridged that gap between the financial literacy as well as the health and wellness. And some of the things that we've been able to successfully accomplish within the organization is helping women to apply for different grants. That's right. You know, currently right now, guys, there's so many grants available for you. And I'll share this with you. I'm going to give you at least 5 of them right now. When I was over in Dubai last year, Cartier did a huge pavilion just for women. Guys, are you aware that Cartier is providing women with grants anywhere between $30,000 all the way up to $100,000? That's right. Cartier is so proactive in helping women. Another one of the grants that ladies that you can go ahead and apply for, and if you don't know how to go about doing it, feel free to DM me. Everyone probably know about Spanx. That's right, Sarah Blakely, where our organization, we was a proud recipient of the Red Backpack grant. And not only she gives away every year 1,000 grants. That's right, guys, 1,000 grants, $5,000 for women who do business that empower other women. Where are all my women that love to empower other women? Flash your mics, ladies. If you are a woman in business and you love empowering other women, I see you, Miss Jackie. I see you, Miss Regina. I see you, Renee. I see you, Debbie. I see you, Ramona. I see you, Miss Christina. Excellent, guys. That's one of the grants. I'm going to encourage each and every last one of those empowered women to apply. And if you don't know how to go about doing that, I would love to help you with that. Guys, I remember it's 5 rounds that Sarah Blakely grant goes through, 5 rounds. And I'll share this with you guys. I don't want you all to get discouraged, even if you don't get accepted in the first round or even in the second round. I remember when we were applying for that grant, guys, we went all the way through to the 5th round. That's right, to the 5th round. And by the grace of God, my girl Sylvia Webb, I never forgot, she said, wouldn't it be great if just one of us would get that grant? And you know what, guys? The Global Women Wealth Warriors, we were the proud recipient of the Red Backpack grant. And if you guys remember when we were over in Africa, I literally had the red backpack on my shoulder as well. One of the greatest things you guys can do, never give up on your hopes, never give up on your dreams either. Never give up on your dreams. Whatever you really want, I want you to go all in and be very intentional for 2023. So another grant I want you guys to understand also, because there's several of them out there. I just want to make sure that we're helping you to reach those grants. I know, how many of you guys, Wells Fargo, anybody here with Wells Fargo? If you're a Wells Fargo account holder, go ahead and flash your mic. Anyone with Wells Fargo? Guys, nobody with Wells Fargo. Oh my God. Okay, we got a couple of you guys out there. Wonderful, wonderful. Wells Fargo is also another company that's helping, especially business owners. We have Liberty Bank is another company that's helping business owners with getting grants. But I'll say this about Wells Fargo, guys. Wells Fargo has about $3.7 billion that they need to give back. How about that? Give back to over 11 billion customers. So whether you're with Wells Fargo's bank, and it's truly just for those customers only, I'm going to give you the phone number to follow up with them. Whether you probably didn't even realize surprise fees, late fees, or maybe you had to modify your mortgage, or even if you have a car payment with Wells Fargo, or maybe just some of the funds are, just frozen access to your account, whatever the case may be, Wells Fargo is going to be giving back over $3.7 billion to over 11 billion of their customers, guys. That's pretty impressive. The phone number is 844-844-484-5089. I'm going to say it again, 844-484-5089. That's the phone number with Wells Fargo. So please make sure if you have a Wells Fargo account, check them out. See if they owe you money, because one of the things they're going to do, they're truly going to give you that money back, and they have to give that money back to their customers. I want to say this, guys. We have it's 524. It's important for you to invest in yourself. Can someone put that in the chat? I'm investing in myself. What we realize is what we pay attention to as well is what really going to pay us, right? It's so funny, guys. How many of you guys know about those Birkin bags? Oh my goodness. Those Birkin bags cost anywhere between $40,000 to $50,000. 40,000, no, not 40 to 50, 40,000 to $500,000 when you see those ladies walking around with those expensive bags. When I say this to you guys, you don't have to walk around with an expensive bag. I prefer you to walk around with more investments. I prefer you to walk around with more assets as opposed to one of those bags. But what I will say about those bags, they definitely hold its value. Over the years, those bags have held their value all the way up to 14%, guys, 14%. But what I want you guys to understand, especially ladies, how to diversify your portfolio. Whether you're doing investments with S&P 500, that's something that's really important. If you guys are not exploring in that area, I'm going to highly encourage you guys to do so. Another asset that you guys want to start paying attention to is truly understanding the technology with the Web 3.0, as well as the metaverse. Those are some of the areas, ladies and gents, that we cannot sleep on. You know why? Because it's going to propel us for not only for 2025, I said 2025, but also preparing ourselves right now where we are. Guys, if you're not aware of this, just when we were dealing with the COVID, the whole e-learning platform, they grossed over $100 billion, guys, over $100 billion. And by the year 2025, we already projected that it's going to project almost over $325 billion. So I say this to each and one of those ladies. I'm going to challenge you to come out with your e-learning course, to come out with your online ebook, to come out with your book, or whatever the case may be. I need to challenge you guys to really take your skills to the next level. This is our season. And not only is our season, if you don't know how to do that, DM me. We have not only courses to show you how to do it, but also, especially if you're in Atlanta, this weekend, that's right, this weekend, I have over 30 phenomenal women that's traveling all around the globe. You know, this year I said I was going to be on more stages speaking, as well as presenting. In addition to that, doing even more fashion shows. And by the grace of God, not only has it been true, we're getting ready to have a powerful women's retreat. That's right, a powerful women's retreat. And it's an international retreat because we have ladies that's traveling all around the globe that's going to be here. If you're in the Atlanta area on the 24th as well as the 25th, go to my Instagram. You already see it's already promoted. I've already promoted on there. In addition to that, feel free to DM me with all the detail and all the information. We're going to kick it off on Friday and we're going to go right into Saturday. In addition to that, March 31st, I'm super excited, guys. Not only am I grateful to be a part of working alongside with the 100 women with the $100 million project, I worked with them about 2 years ago as the host. This year, guys, your girl, Renee Knorr, is going to be receiving an award with this particular organization. I am so proud of not only them being able to recognize us in regard to what it is that we're doing, but also for them being able to honor so many other phenomenal women throughout their tenure as well in business, as well as being very effective in the community. And last but surely not least, save this date, April 8th. That's right, April 8th. We're going to be closing out the GW3 Women's Summit, and that's going to take place in Atlanta with Regina Bell. And many of you guys know the award-winning Grammy star Regina Bell. Well, we're going to be doing our closing ceremony right there in Atlanta, Georgia, April the 8th, and that's 2023. And I'm so excited about that, guys. You know, 30 minutes goes by really fast when you have a lot of great things to say. And I even had even more stuff to say. But for right now, guys, I just want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to pour into you on this amazing Thursday morning. Again, I'm Renee Knorr. Feel free to inbox me, DM me. Let's do business. Let's collaborate. That's what this year is about. This is not only the year for the woman, but this is the year that we're going to do some more collaborations. We're going to do more elevations. And men, we need you to pour into these lady businesses. I said it. We really want more men to support us, guys. The men have a total different type of worth ethics when it comes down to how they support each other. So let us also start supporting each other just like that as well, guys. So I am grateful to be here with you guys. It is officially 5:29, and I didn't even get a chance to get any water. So you know what? I was rocking and rolling today. Well, it's time for us to take the time to welcome the man to the stage who's been able to be there for us in so many ways. Mr. Glenn Lundy, not only has he been able to provide us with the largest breakfast table in the world, but he is the America's greatest speaker also. So without further ado, can everyone in the clubhouse, can everyone on Instagram, can everyone on Facebook do me a huge favor? Let's welcome him. Let's give him a standing ovation on the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Glenn Lundy.
Where we bring motivation, education, inspiration, celebrity interviews. Perfect.
Thank you, guys.
Wow, it looks like Twitter Spaces was just shut down.
Are you serious?
Inspiration, celebrity interviews.
Oh, I don't know.
Thanks, TM. I thought it was my app.
Thank you,
It
guys,
just happened again. Just ended.
for being here with me. I look forward to seeing you guys
It says the host is
on the other side of your greatness.
Come on, Renee. Keep
Wakanda forever!